Hey everybody, what would happen if we shifted our focus away from that which distracts and spent more time on that which impacts? Welcome to another installment of A Year of Thinking Magically. We invite you to join us on a thoughtful journey toward reclaiming our power, creating a more magical and fulfilling, healthy experience of life, and really living our best lives. I'm your host, John Michael Salvato, and I'll be with you every weekday to share with you one way in which I'm personally working to shift my mindset that day in hopes that maybe it'll inspire you to find a place where you can shift your own. More on that when we come back. And we are back. Anything that interrupts the normal connections between nerve cells in our brains can cause a seizure. In fact, almost anything that affects our bodies can disturb the brain and lead to seizures. Epilepsy is a neurological disorder that's marked by sudden recurrent episodes of sensory disturbances, loss of consciousness, often accompanied by convulsions. And these seizures are associated with normal interruptions in our normal electrical activity in our brain. So to say that the recent uptick in my personal experience of seizures has been a major distraction would be the understatement of the year. But because I understand this abnormal electrical activity, that it can be triggered by a number of circumstances and conditions, while my physicians treat my body, I've chosen to treat my mind. And so, from my perspective, this increase, this uptick of electrical activity in the brain might also be called consciousness or thought. Ultimately, it's little more than energy. And so, I understand, as you've heard me say so many times, that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, and in fact, can be shifted or transformed or redirected. And that is all that occurs when practitioners of the craft perform what my people would call fattura or spell work. So why not choose to shift our focus today from that which is a distraction to that which includes active interaction with the same energy? Yeah, the medication has served as remarkable support to that end, to keeping the seizures under control. But I also recognize that choosing to move from what can distract to what can impact is good stewardship of my energy, good stewardship of my focus. So why not give it a go? And so today I'd suggest that we don't need to wait until we have seizures to realize that a lot of the energy, a lot of the activity in our brains could be considered excessive. A lot of that sensory, input can cause overload. So why not move from what the Buddhists would call the chaotic monkey mind to the cunning, sharp focus of the wolf? You see, the wolf knows that whether traveling in the safety of a pack or the courage of solitude, it can have an impact, positive or negative, on its environment. Wolves can represent chthonic and aggressive energies as easily as the curious, playful, even protective energies that we often associate with the wolf. Even now, shifting my focus from the chaos of this excessive electrical activity, where they say that every 14 minutes I'm having minor seizures, to the potential of harnessing and shapeshifting that energy into the energy of the sacred inner wolf is calming for me. It brings about a palpable shift. And so that's today's mind shift, to turn our thoughts away from that which distracts toward that which impacts. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your kind thoughts and words while I was in intensive care on Sunday into Monday, for checking in with me throughout the week. I expect to be fully back with you guys on Monday as we begin a new season of classes in our discussion of our weekly Stregoneria, Italian folk magic and witchcraft course, as well as our weekly discussions of the Kabbalion. And of course, this year, we're really excited that whatever you choose, whenever you choose to take either one of those courses that I've offered now for the past couple years, you have unlimited access to the incredible, just amazing courses being offered by 5 other skillful and gifted practitioners who share their understanding of such topics as the 7 African powers of plant and herbal magic, kitchen witchery, LGBTQ plus esotericism, Saxon magic, Appalachian conjure, folk magic, and hoodoo, and so much more. I'm so grateful to be sharing that platform because we realize that the circumstances of getting by in a pandemic challenged world can be difficult distractions at best. And that's why we've committed to making all of this available to those who want to be part of our global social network, our esoteric collective, and our mystery school for $12 a week, because we know that's an amount that everybody can afford if they choose to make it a priority in their lives. And so we're really proud to be giving back in that way. And to make sure that you know the value of what you're getting, we offer a free week of poking around under the hood, if you want to call it that, to anyone who asks. Just visit the web address on the screen here down below for more information. And so I also want to apologize in advance for anyone who comments during these broadcasts live, because due to the epileptic activity, excuse me, I'm keeping the screen window, I'm keeping the video window minimized and as small as possible so that it doesn't cause too much visual input for me and makes things a little bit easier for me as I adjust to the new medications. But I'll be preparing for our community's celebration of Lupercalia beginning at sundown tonight. And so as I do that, I want to wish each of you a blessed and mindful and magical weekend. I want to encourage you to stay in the moment where the distractions melt away and allow that moment to be filled with wonder and the potential that you truly are. And always remember, my friends, that the best is yet to come. I will look forward to being with each and every one of you next week more extensively. I look forward to being with all of our students again in the course next week as well, and to sharing a little bit longer than these 5 or 6 minute broadcasts that I've been sneaking in, hoping that my physicians don't realize I'm sitting in front of the computer. But now I have to get off to go see an oral surgeon, because when I had the last seizure, I drove some bone fragments into my jaw. So that's going to require some major surgery next week as I get ready to prepare for a celebration of my 58th journey around the sun. So have a fantastic week, and I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes. Like I said, especially while I was in intensive care, especially those who reached out to Craig to express your support for him. And we'll see you guys next week.